Hello everyone, Ian here at AbelCine with a look at the new Sony FX3. Weighing in at just around 2 pounds with handle, battery, and media, it's the smallest and lightest of the FX cameras. Now, the first impression of this camera may come with a little confusion, because it looks similar to an A7S Mark III, with one notable difference being the lack of a viewfinder. The camera does have an LCD in the back, and the menu structure is like that of the A7S Mark III. The other notable feature is the amount of '20 tapped holes on the camera. They are on the top, the bottom, and the sides of the camera. All those tapped holes call out for it to be rigged in all types of different setups and different camera platforms. The FX3 uses CF Express Type A cards as well as SDXC V90 media to record 4K video in various versions of XAVC codec. In slow and quick motion mode, it can record images up to 200 frames per second in 4K using the XAVC SI or intraframe codec, as well as the XAVC S codec. In XAVC HS codec, the FX3 reaches a top speed of 100 frames per second. 4K recordings are 422 10-bit, and one of the great features is that information is displayed on the LCD screen. CF Express cards have the higher data throughput, so they're going to allow you to do the higher frame rates. The SDXC cards are allowing you to do 4K recordings, but not at the highest frame rates possible. Sony has deployed the E-mount on the FX3. E-mount lens choices are plentiful and can automate focus and iris operations. With a flange focal distance of 18 millimeters, it's one of the shallowest on the market, and E-mounts also allow for a host of adapters, which makes the camera capable of using a vast array of cinema and mirrorless camera lenses. The compact size of the FX3 lends itself to projects where the filmmaker is a one-man band. In those situations, you must trust your gear to record sharp images so you can concentrate on the content. Real-time eye focus gives you the confidence to know the subject will be sharp, no matter their movements, especially if that subject is you. Here, we took an 85mm prime and noticed how well the eye stays sharp. Audio is input into the FX3 through the handle that attaches to the top of the camera. The MI, or the multi-interface shoe, is the interface with the handle that transfers audio from the XLR3 connectors to the camera. When the handle isn't attached, digital audio recording is possible using a microphone such as the ECM B1M. The FX3 will accept external microphones. If an external microphone is plugged into the jack, the internal microphone and the XLR handle unit will turn off automatically. When the external microphone is a plug-in power type, the camera will supply power to the microphone. One of the interesting aspects of the camera is that it can be powered by onboard batteries or USB-C connection. This will provide external power to the camera, and it's perfect when the camera will be on for extended amounts of time or it's just not reachable. The FX3 can record images to suit the requirements of all types of productions. For jobs where turnaround is a priority, S-Cinetone is the default look in the FX3. This was developed for the FX9, and not only does this mean that the FX3 can intercut with the FX9, but also shares the same natural cinematic look that does not require post-color correction. S-Log 3 Gamma and S-Log Cine Gamut capture the full dynamic range of the full-frame sensor and records them in 10-bit 422 files. The onboard HDMI Type A socket allows for external recorders to record 16-bit linear files. These are recorded at a resolution of 4264 by 2408, and 4K proxy files can be recorded internally simultaneously. That wraps up my look at the Sony FX3. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.